Had to put on an extra layer. It's pretty damn cold in here. My nose started running. All right, 80%. All right, so let's give this thing a go. Let me put it on lower voltage. Let's see. Let's do this, see if that works. Engine start. All right. Come on, baby. Almost. She wants it. It's been kind of cold here past couple weeks, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't like doing shit when it's really cold. Here we go. Come on. All right, let's try it again. Yes. Come on. Come on. Come on. She runs. Air it out. Yep, nut. Hear the brakes in the back when I first push it. It's basically the spacers that I have on the rear rims. It spaces it out to where it puts leverage on that bearing, and then the brake disc doesn't sit quite straight in the caliper. It sits at an angle, so when it has that initial bite of the pads, it creates that noise. That's one of the reasons why I'm redoing the bearings in the back. So with the wheel, it's going to be a proper offset where there's going to be enough rim, you know, behind the bearing to keep it, you know, axial loaded and keep it in its proper position. Because with spacers, you tend to put unwanted leverage on a radial bearing, and that causes wear, and they go bad prematurely. So that's kind of why I want to get away from the spacers and get the proper wheels on. And that'll let the car handle that much better as well. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This episode, Z31 Turbo, she's finally back in the garage, and we're going to be putting some proper wheels on her. Before we do that, though, we have to change out the rear wheel bearings, and I got a new seal for it as well. And then I got some new wheel studs for all the way around to extend it. Not necessary, but I got a good deal on them, so I bought them. And I got extended lug nuts, so it should look pretty nice with the extended nuts. They're black, they'll be sticking out a little bit, but these are the wheels that's going to be going on it. And 18 by 9.5 with positive 15 offset. They're ESRs. Get proper lighting on there for you guys. Yeah, it's gonna look nice. 18 by 35, 265 tires all the way around, square setup. And she's gonna look good and proper. So I'm looking forward to that. The tires, the wheels and tires, they do sit a little bit taller than what's on it. So I'm gonna have to adjust the coilovers once we get it on there. But as you can see, oh yeah, it's gonna look good, guys. All right, so we got to get things changed up real quick before we can mount these bad boys on there. New bearings, everything, got parts ready to go. We just got to move things around. So let's go ahead and do that and get started on it.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact. Taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
So one of the main reasons why I'm replacing the studs is I had to cut these studs down in order for the wheel to fit up nice and flush. So had to get some new ones, and like I said, I got the extended ones, so we'll see how that works out. But this is a thick enough spacer that I didn't have to cut the studs at all. But yeah, all right, let's get these off and then play around with a little bit of wheel fitment. It looks rather proper, doesn't it, chaps? Looks rather proper. Proper wheel fitment. So the splines on the factory studs, they seem to be smaller than the ones that were provided with this stud kit. But I mean, it's just like one size bigger, it looks like. So I have it made it up on a press right here. Spray some WD-40 around there. And we'll see if she presses in nicely. Giving me some resistance. don't think it's gonna press in there nicely. I'm going slowly with it. Seems like it's working for the most part. Have to be gentle with it. It is giving me a little bit of resistance, but I kind of wait a minute and then it kind of slacks off a little bit. And if I can make this fit, it's gonna be nice. Okay. Wondering if I'm gonna hit something inside this socket. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be pressing in okay. All right, I'm gonna go with it and get them all done. Well, a mistake on my part, probably so, but these studs, they're not straight. I can't even fit this adapter over it right here. As you can see, I'm like lined up for the most part, except this bottom stud right here. But anyway, it needs to be worked a little bit, and I tried various methods to try to straighten them out. So I think the best thing for me to do is just sacrifice one of these spacers, drill out these holes a little bit bigger, and then that way I could fit this adapter plate on it and put some lugs on it and torque it down so it's got this plate to straighten everything out. And you know, it's just one of those things, because the like I said before, this spline section on this stud, the ones that they gave me in the kit, they're quite a bit larger. So that's gonna be my my experiment right here. See if I can get it to work right. If not, then I'm gonna have to take the studs and the hub down to the machine shop and have them drill it straight so that I can press them in properly. So we learn from our mistakes, right? So we'll see if we can save it or not. If not, then we know what we got to do. All right, guys, so we got the spacer clamped on. I had to find something to space it out because we can't get the brake rotor on. So I used these lug nuts all the way around so it's even. Put the spacer plate on and I torqued it down. So now I'm going to torque it back off, and hopefully these studs move to their proper location. So we'll try it out with the brake rotor if we can get that on. But hopefully this fixes it, man, because I don't know what I'm going to do. Might have to get another hub. We'll have to see. Or I have to press them back out and press them back in. Something. We'll make it work. So I'm going to just put this one on it to begin with. If I can. Now, what do you think about that? Alright, we successfully got everything straightened out now. Now I'm at the point where I want to see what these wheels are going to look like on the car. Let's go ahead and mount them up on this side and take a good look at it. Alright guys, we got it all mounted up on the side, and I gotta tell you, I don't know. I got mixed feelings. To be honest with you, I got mixed feelings about it. Just gonna have to see when we get them all four on there and get it on the ground and get the right height and everything right. And did run into a little bit of a fitment issue up front. With the wheel bolted down, it interferes up on the coilover right there. So I'm gonna have to get like a 5mm spacer plate or something, space that out. I should have went with the 255 front tire. That would allow me to fit it in the fender a lot nicer. But I don't know. I saw some example photos and it seemed to work fine on their vehicle, but for some reason not so much on mine. But we'll just have to play with it. Spacers are cheaper than tires right now, so I'll get some spacers, and probably gonna have to roll that front fender lip a little bit and see where we end up on the rear camber. Now on the rear camber over in the UK across the pond, there's a couple of channels that I've been watching, and one of the drift cars in this channel had a BMW E36 Sport Compact. That's the 3 Series hatch, and they have a different setup than the standard E36 sedan and coupe, and it's a similar setup to this when I saw them take it out, and got me thinking. They have a camber kit that they sell for that where it welds on top of the earpieces for the camber adjustment on the cross member, and basically it gives you a longer range of adjustment. And the washer that goes on top of that bracket, it's got like little notches cut out in it, so it interlocks and allows no movement or play of the bushing once it's torqued down. So pretty cool deal. I need to find out the bolt size of that. If the bolt size is the same for this, then rock on. I'm gonna order a set, and I think I'm gonna go that route to get it done relatively quick and cheap, honestly. So yeah, this is all I'm gonna have on this episode, guys. This is it. Took way longer than I thought. So good news for y'all is we're gonna have a few more episodes on the Z31. We got to get it right. We got to get the wheel bearings, we got to get the rest of the studs, and we got to get the radiator fan mounted up in there. And then after that, we'll be able to have some fun with it, and I'll probably make a little cool video of the car itself, riding, me driving it on the streets and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. That's what y'all got to look forward to on the Z31 Turbo Edition on this New Year's of 2022. All right, guys, y'all know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for more. Peace out.